Hello friends, Matt Prados here. I'm really excited that you subscribe to our e-training. I know that you're going to have a great amount of information given to you. With any information, you've got to read it, understand it, and most importantly, apply it. You've got to get into action. First thing to get into action you're going to need to do is go to your inbox, click on the confirmation link saying that you wanted to receive the emails so that you can start getting them all. But before you even get into all of this stuff about what is internet marketing, how does it apply to local businesses, how can you profit, what I want to do here is do a quick whiteboard demonstration of how internet marketing works and how you can attract mass amounts of people into your practice or business. So let's jump right into it. Alright, so first things first, you get a website. Everybody knows you get a website. Now, here's your office. I'll call this the door to your office. Now, it's pretty obvious that the idea is people go to your website and then they come into your office. That's obviously the intention. Now, most websites convert less than 1% of the traffic to actually take this action. So having the right website is very important, but we'll talk about that in another video. What I want to talk about is how do you drive massive amounts of traffic to this website? Alright, so you've been hearing a lot about social media and Web 2.0, and what does that have to do with your website and your office? Well, let me show you here. We've got YouTube over here, we've got Facebook over here, we've got Twitter over here. These are some of the more common social media sites. Now when you create a presence on each of these sites, you can get people who visit these sites who then do one of two things. They either go to your website, or even better, they could go directly to your office. Okay? This is true of each and every one of these sites, and the truth of the matter is there's about 100 sites of these social media out there. You've got, MySpace, you've got different video hosting sites, Vimeo, etc. And so you can continue to make more and more sites outlaying that, again, drive traffic to your website and to your office. Now, each and every time you make a video, you can post it on all these sites. Each time you do an article or a blog post, you can post it on all these sites. So it's not that you have to have a tremendous amount of work in each and every one of these. You can capitalize on one thing that can count multiple times. Now, this is social media, Web 2.0 stuff. On the other side, you've got the search engines. You've got Google, you've got Yahoo, you've got Bing. All of these sites have organic listings or free listings that you can get your website on. So again, these sites have to be handled so that your site shows up, so that when people go to Google and they search chiropractor in your town or back pain special, something like this, again, they find your site and your office. Your site, your office. Your site, your office. Now, in addition to organic listings, each of these sites does something called pay-per-click advertising or sponsored ads. So not only can you show up organically, but you can have your ads as another way to drive traffic to your site or directly to your office. So these are all ads. Now some of these are expensive, some of them aren't. You got to play around with them, get somebody who knows what they're doing to do them properly. And then all of this, if you look at it, and I drew these lines specifically, you can see that a web is forming. And if you ever went fishing, you can throw the one line out there, which most people do with a website, and you can possibly catch a fish. But if you've seen professional fishermen that get paid to catch lots of fish, they don't use one pole, they use a net or a web. They stick it in the water, they scoop it up, and they get a lot more fish for the same amount of time spent there. This is your big web to drive people to your site and into your office. So you want to capitalize on each and every one of these, and you can either do it yourself or you can hire somebody who knows what they're doing to do it. The downside to these activities is there's a lot of peculiarities with each and every one of these sites, or the way you advertise organically or paid listings. And so when you go to do some of this, really do your homework, find out how it's done properly so that you get success. I talk to chiropractors every single day that say, I've tried that and it does not work. It absolutely does work if you know what you're doing. It's just like the patients that have come in and said, I've been to other chiropractors and it doesn't work. You know, and I know chiropractic works. I know, and you will soon know, internet marketing works to drive people to your site and in the door. Don't get left behind. Jump on board. Start marketing online today. I'll see you soon.